What is up, you guys? Wonder Bro here. What are you investing in, right? How long has it been that you've been trying to recover from anxiety, OCD, intrusive thoughts, symptoms, whatever the case may be? How long has it been, and what are you investing in? In my last video, I talked about energy. I said if you understood the word energy, then you understand how to recover from anxiety. Today, I want to word it like this: investing. Okay, so the way anxiety works, the way intrusive thoughts work, symptoms work, is that when you invest into them, right? When you invest your time and your effort, energy into them, you're going to get more of them. It's a very simple concept. It's a very simple theory. I know it's not as simple in practice, but it is a very simple concept. It's all about investment. So ask yourself this: how long have you been trying to recover from these things? Throughout your day-to-day life, and you need to be brutally honest with yourself, throughout your day-to-day life, what do you invest in? Are you investing in these thoughts still? Are you investing in these symptoms? And when I say invest, I simply mean, do you put a lot of thought into it? Do you go around thinking to yourself every single day, how am I going to recover? What is right and what is wrong? I get it, but is that what you're doing every single day? Or are you still invested in the thoughts? Do they mean anything? Could they come true? Are they true? What are you investing in? The symptoms? Why am I feeling this today? How can I not feel this today? You need to be brutally honest here, guys. All right. Especially if you've been at this for a while. If you've been at this for a while, you need to ask yourself, what am I still investing in? Because you must be investing in something related to the anxiety. You must be investing in something related to those thoughts and to those symptoms. Something is keeping your anxiety high. Something is keeping you in the cycle. And I can guarantee it's going to be your investment. You are still investing in those thoughts. You are still investing in those symptoms. Now, I know the question is, well, how do we not invest? They're so attention grabbing. They're so strong, whether it's the feelings or the symptoms or the thoughts, they're so convincing. How do we not invest? Well, the answer to that question is this: there's not going to be any amount of reassurance that's going to make you feel ready to stop investing. There's not going to be any amount of certainty that I or anyone else can give you that's going to make you feel ready to stop investing. So the answer is you have to come to a firm conclusion for yourself. You have to look yourself in the mirror and say, how long have I been at this? Do I want to continue to do the same thing day in and day out? Do I want to continue to be a victim to this cycle, right? Do I want to continue to invest in this fight that I've never won, never will win, right? Am I ready to finally say to myself, you know what, it's time to change what I invest in? Okay, it is time to change what I invest in. That is what you have to ask yourself. That is the answer for you to make the firm decision. And I'm not saying you'll be perfect. I'm not saying it won't take practice, but for you to make the firm decision to say, you know what, when those thoughts come, I'm done investing. I'm not going to worry about them. I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole. They're there. They make me feel a certain way. That's okay. I'm not going to invest. I'm going to purposely choose what I invest in, and it's going to be something in the outside world. It is no longer going to be the inside. I'm not going to invest in those thoughts. I never win against them, right? Have you noticed that? You never win against them. I'm not going to invest in those feelings because whether I like it or not, they're there, right? No matter how much I invest in them, no matter how much I invest in worrying about recovery or worrying about my symptoms or my intrusive thoughts, it never gets better. They never go away. Maybe my investment is the problem. And that's what you really want to realize, guys. I know it's easier said than done, right? But when you wake up each day, when you wake up tomorrow, wake up with the mindset of, you know what, no matter what comes through that door, no matter what the thought is, no matter how real it sounds, no matter how much anxiety or panic it causes me, I'm not investing. And you can say those words to yourself, right? We often say, hey, to help yourself not go down the rabbit hole, give yourself reminders. That's perfectly fine. So when you wake up tomorrow and those thoughts show up immediately, or maybe it's symptoms, maybe it's both, I want you to remind yourself, I'm not investing in that. I'm not giving my energy to that, right? And throughout your day, I want you to set that tone. I want you to be firm with yourself, gentle yet firm. I am not investing. And then give yourself something else to invest in. Invest in the real world. Invest in those chores and those hobbies. Invest in other trains of thought. Invest in whatever you want to invest in that is not this anxiety crap, right? Because you've been really, really invested for probably a long time now. And have you gotten anywhere? Not really. You may have made a little bit of progress here and there, but you always end up back in the same spot. Why? Because you always come back to being invested. So what you invest in is going to grow. It's inevitable. And the way the brain works is the more you invest in a certain train of thought or a certain feeling or symptom, the brain marks that as important because you're invested, right? And what does the brain do when it marks something as important? It remembers to keep bringing it up. Why? So that it can bring it to your attention. That's what it does. It's basically a computer. So choose your investments wisely. It'll take time. It'll take practice. You may have to remind yourself a lot throughout the day. Don't be frantic about it. Be gentle about it. Like, I accept that that thought is there. I accept that it keeps coming and going or floating around, but I'm not invested. And then turn to something else. Do something else. Invest in something else. It can be there, can not be there. It's fine. Same with the symptoms. All right, you guys. If you need a little bit more personal one-on-one help, reach out to me on any of the Vacate Fear social media. I got you. We'll talk about coaching. And I think that's about it. Comment down below. Let me know what your favorite snack is. If you made it this far in the video, let's confuse everyone else who didn't. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. I miss you guys, man. I hope you guys had a happy new year. I know I'm kind of late to the party, but really just been focused on that coaching. But I miss you guys. I'm going to keep uploading here on YouTube, of course. I don't really have any updates for you outside of that. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night. Thank you for watching. I love you. And until next time, as always, stay awesome.